everybody. Contrary to what it looks like, it is actually a rainy day outside, which means I decided to make a video. I mean, I was going to anyway, but rainy days make it easier. Like on a rainy day when there is no school because it's Saturday, it always makes me feel more industrious, like I should get up and do things and stuff. So I spent the first half of the morning studying for my history exam, which I'm still not done doing. But staring at the screen was making my head hurt, so I stopped doing that. And I was drinking tea, and I put on one of my mother's sweaters because it is warm, and it was cold, and it isn't, I don't think it's actually raining currently, but yes, it was, and it was cold and wet. But I like rainy days. Rainy days are good. And then, I finished reading this book, which I highly recommend to anybody who wants to read things on a rainy day, although it is kind of a long read. It took me a couple days to read it. Like, if I hadn't had school, it still probably would have taken me a couple days to read it just because it's a pretty long book. But this book is called Elias Grace by Margaret Atwood, and I got it from my school library, and it is very interesting. It is a historical fiction based on a murder person, the trial of a murderer, 16-year-old girl murderer from Canada. And Margaret Atwood has also written a lot of other cool books. I haven't read this one, but it's on all of her other books that she won the Booker Prize for The Blind Assassin, which I haven't read, but I have read and now own The Handmaid's Tale, which is also by her and is, according to some people, apparently a kind of a famous book. And it talks about like what the future could be like. And it's really interesting because it talks about some topics that have actually happened, like or are happening currently, and it makes you really kind of think about things. I like writers that make me think about things and kind of poetic in what they say. So, as some of you, and maybe all of you, and maybe most of you know, uh, last month, or wait, what month is it? It's October, which means the last month was September. So yes, it was last month. I went to a blacksmithing convention with my family, and while we were there, we met my mom's very good friend from college, Jennifer Trent, and it was a surprise meeting, so that was really fun because my mom hadn't got to see her since probably college, and it was nice because we got to meet her and do things with her, and she is a photographer, and she let us have some of her pictures. So the we each got to pick a few of them, and I picked this one, which I find really cool because I like lighthouses in general, like lampposts. I mean lampposts. Lampposts are really cool to me. They always remind me of Narnia, where there's the lamppost in the corner. I don't know if I've put this up anywhere, but I did paint a picture of that, or I attempted to. And I also like sort of tunnels or pathways that lead off into sort of other places where you don't quite know where it's gonna be. I like that. There's two more pictures too, and she was really nice, and she got us all little presents from the little stores and things that they had there. And she got me this tiger, which is very, very cool, as you can see. It's carved out of a horn, and I'm not sure which kind of a horn it is. I think it might be a buffalo or a bison horn, but I don't currently remember. But it looks really cool, and you can just sort of hold it, and it's got little eyes. That's looking at you, and it's really cool. So I have to find a place to put it because I really like it, and it needs to get displayed somewhere. Um, Speaking of things that are getting displayed, my parents said something about maybe if I get enough art pieces together, they will let me go to an art fair. So if I do that, I will tell all of you guys where and when that will be so you guys can come and visit me and see more stuff like what's on the wall and the ceiling, except hopefully better because that's what I did when I was a lot younger. Um, yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all next time. So